Today's project is one that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Making a bench out of an old dresser. Now this has eluded me for years, probably because I've just never found the right dresser. Until today. I found this on a street corner in Elmwood Park, Illinois. It's broken, it's beat up, it's missing the top. But man, this thing is old. I know that because it has wooden wheels, it's got really old hardware. The joints are falling apart, this is broken. But I still think it's going to be a good candidate to make a bench out of it. Now my plan is to use the bottom drawer, cut down the middle drawer, then put a bench seat in the middle, do some other modifications, and in my mind, this thing looks amazing. I can't wait for you to see it.
By the curb it stood alone, broken frame and missing top, walnut whispers in the grain, secrets it could never drop. Once a keeper of folded dreams, now just wood left to rot.
So this thing is in a lot worse shape than I thought. All of the joints, and I mean every single one of them, the glue has dried and there's a space. They're loose, they're shaky. This thing needs to come completely apart. Even the drawers are all busted up. The bottoms are warped. So I have a lot of replacing, a lot of fixing, but it just needs to be done in order to make this sturdy and safe.
I sanded down its jagged scars, gave it breath, gave it life, polished past the years of wear, past the toil and the strife. Every splinter a memory, every crack a story right.
I told you it was way worse than I thought.
All the things we leave behind thinking they're done. The beauty can rise when we see what's begun. It's not what it was, it's what it can be. A bench for a soul, a place to feel free.
Man, this wood is really nice. This is solid walnut wood. Check it out. You don't find furniture like this anymore. They don't make it. If you did find walnut, it's probably veneer, just covered up. But this here is solid walnut through and through, which alone makes it pretty valuable. If I wasn't going to upcycle this, it would have been worth it just to salvage it for the wood alone. This piece here probably cost about 30 bucks, maybe even more. And it's got this nice groove in it too. So these are going to make beautiful drawers when they're finished, and then I'll even have a spare. This piece is the back of the drawer. You can see cuts from the table saw blade when this thing was first made. I don't want to sand all that history off. I just want to lightly sand it to clean it up a bit. These dovetail joints are really nice. Fortunately, they came apart easily. The drawer bottoms were destroyed, so I did have to cut a couple of new ones out of some scrap 1/4-inch plywood. So this is the basic shell to the bench. It may not look like it's anywhere near being finished, but it's really not all that far away. I've got these pieces just resting in here. They're not glued yet, so I'm going to have to do that next. I test fit the drawers. I'm going to have to put a back on it. The seat is going to go up here. I've got some armrests to put on. So there is quite a bit to do, but it's going to come together pretty fast. As I said, this is solid walnut, so it's going to look amazing. This is going to be a fantastic, one-of-a-kind bench, and I can't wait until it's finished. I'm putting this frame back together the way it was, but in some areas I'm going to have to reinforce some of these joints using screws. Since people are going to be sitting on this, it does need to be stronger than if it were just a dresser. The wood drawer slides are so worn out that the drawers no longer slide in straight. In order to fix this, I'm going to knock off those old pieces, sand them flat, and then glue them back on. For the bench seat, I made this frame that I can glue and screw in place. The only wood that I needed to buy for this whole project was this 1/4-inch piece of walnut plywood for the back and sides of the seat opening. One of the drawer fronts was badly warped and damaged, but I did manage to use it for spare parts by cutting this back rail and 2 armrests out of it. For the left and right sides in the seating area, I glued these plywood pieces in place and then covered it with another piece of 1/4-inch walnut plywood. To secure the 2 armrests, I used center points. I marked the 2 holes and then drilled 3/8 of an inch holes and used dowel pins to glue and secure them in place. My bench is really starting to take shape. I started this over the summer, lost a little bit of steam, and then picked it back up at the end of the year. It's now the end of 2025, and I can now see the finish line. I have a lot of hours into this project, but I had to repair so many cracks, splits, broken joints. There were so many adjustments that I had to make to get this thing to fit back together. I used all of the original wood except for a couple pieces of plywood on the inside, back, and the sides. Check out these original ornate brass handles. I shined them up, but man, they look great. Now the 3 drawers that were in here originally, one of them was so badly warped I couldn't use it. Fortunately, I only needed 2 drawers anyway. Now I'm about to apply the finish. I'm going to use just polyurethane on this. I love the natural look of walnut. It doesn't need any stain. In fact, that's what I did on these 2 drawer fronts. The last thing I'll do is make a seat for this bench. I'm going to use a piece of plywood with some foam, and then I'll wrap it in some sort of a fabric or leather or some fake leather or something that looks appropriate to the piece. And then this thing will be ready to use. So I was thinking about the finish on this. I decided instead of just doing straight polyurethane, I was going to do a mixture of a little bit of stain with some paint thinner. Now the reason to do that is because some of these pieces are a little bit lighter, some are darker. And to get more of an even color, I decided to mix up about 25% dark walnut with about 75% paint thinner. And I'm going to wipe down the whole thing. This will serve 2 purposes. One, it's going to clean it nicely, and then it'll give me an even color. That's not going to be much different than natural dark walnut anyway. I do love the look of this thinned out stain. It's going to give it a nice even look. After I let it dry overnight, I'll end up giving this about 3 coats of a warm semi-gloss polyurethane. When I think back to my earlier comments about the cabinet not being all that far away from completion, I was wrong. There are so many small details that just take a lot of time. I'm not even going to show you half of them. I've been saving this foam cushion in my garage, in the rafters, for about 20 years. Why? I have no idea, but today I'm going to use it. Isn't that cool when you save something for so long and then you find a use for it finally? I don't have to buy it. I actually went to the hobby store. They wanted $60 for a cushion. That was ridiculous, and it was more than I needed. So I'm going to cut this up and use it for my dresser seat bench. By the way, when I did cut the 3/4 inch plywood for the seat, I left a 1/4 inch gap on the left and right side to allow for the width of the fabric. Now there's 4 parts to this. The wood base, then I'm going to cut some of this foam, I'm going to wrap that in this batting, and then finally on top of all that is going to be this material. It's a plastic weave or caning material, similar to what you would see on an old chair. So I think it's going to look great. Now I'm not an expert at upholstery, but I did watch a YouTube video, so there's that.
You're not done, you're just changing. You and me, we're both rearranging new life from old things. Found some plywood by the wall, warped a little on one side, an old cushion in the attic, faded flowers flattening with time, wrapped it in that fresh blue fabric, staples lining up like seams. Suddenly that tired dresser looked like somewhere you could dream. New life from all things, every scratch, every stain still sings from scrap to a place we sit and breathe. New life from all things, yet you're not done, you're just changing. You and me, we're both rearranging maybe I'm not so far gone. New life from old things. Every scratch, every stain still sings from scrap to a place we sit and breathe. New life from old things. New life from old things.
It's actually pretty comfortable. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I left the dovetail joints in these armrests on purpose because they were cut out of the drawer front. I always think it's fun to incorporate little hidden secrets into a project that most people aren't even going to pick up right away. Now, this thing took a long time to complete. It's one of the projects where I couldn't really charge a customer by the hour because it would be unaffordable. It was a labor of love and a personal challenge as well as a goal of mine. Now, if you ever decide to do one of these for yourselves, I would suggest that you pick a dresser that's already in good condition to start with. This was a really fun project, definitely a learning experience, and very rewarding. I'm Tom. This is Allie Picked. And thanks for watching.
Look at my walnut.